How's it going, guys? Bring Your Platoon here, and welcome to another great game in World of Tanks Xbox One Edition. Today I'll be showcasing the brand new Tier 6 American Premium Medium Tank, the M4A3E8, otherwise known as the Easy-8 Thunderbolt VII. So this thing is an Easy-8 with added spaced armor to it all around the tank. Its mantlet is buffed, its upper plate is buffed, its upper lower plate is buffed, and the real only weak spots in the front are the machine gun port, which I just grazed by. There's some spaced armor on the side too. The front of the turret right underneath the gun is a weak point as well, as you can see right there. The machine gun port, and then the lower plate. The Jumbo has an auto bounce lower plate, which is hilarious, but this thing does not. So really, your best friend is going to be working ridge lines with your 10 degrees of gun depression and using this 76mm gun to its fullest potential. So right now I'm going to go right into the gun stats of it. No, I'm not. I think I already went in them earlier in this gameplay. So this is, I'm going to show you after this, but this is my first game on this thing with my M48 patent crew that has, like, I don't know, 13 perks on it. So I'm pretty good. I'm pretty set. I got vertical stabilizer on, as you saw, as well as a gun rammer and coated optics. But honestly, I was thinking about switching out the optics for rammer, or not a rammer, for vents. And of course I get a tier 8 game because the game hates me, once again. But luckily, I'm prepared for this, and I already have, you know, premium loaded, so yeah, I'm definitely ready. The upper plate, I'm just going to go into tanks.gg just to get an accurate description of this thing. Thunderbolt. Or sorry, an accurate armor model, because the one on consoles kind of aids. Okay, so the very front, with no angle whatsoever on the upper plate, is 160mm thick. Lower plate is 95mm. If you get hit there, you're going to get penned. Same in the machine gun port. In the upper hull, or sorry, upper plate, it's only 82mm thick. And then right underneath the gun is 63mm thick, but the mantlet itself is 180mm thick, and then in like other places closer to the gun, it's around 263. So that's pretty crazy. If people shoot premium at your turret besides your mantlet, they're going to go through as the very... Hugging the very close sides of the mantlet, it's only... right outside the mantlet, I should say, is 120mm thick on both sides. Your hatches are also weak spots. Those aren't buffed at all. It's still, you know, an auto pen for everything, only 46mm thick. And using all of your gun depression over a hill, people can only really pen you in that lower spot in your turret or the side turrets, but hitting that reliably from a distance will be difficult for them. And I get myself into a really hairy situation here, but anyway, using all the gun depression you have over a ridgeline, your upper plate is almost 200mm thick, and your mantlet is still like 180. So you're still good in Tier 6 games, and even against some Tier 7 tanks. But out in the open, you're still pretty weak. Like, I can pen myself all day with the 177 pen APCR rounds that this thing gets. I expected these people to play better than they are. I don't know why I expected any different, but yeah, I try to pen his side plate there. I magically go through the comet, and server lag makes my shell do some weird angle shit there, but yeah, I bounced there because he was angled slightly in the front. I pen his lower turret underneath the gun very easily there, and I just have premium loaded because I know in that situation I cannot afford to just use standard ammunition, because people will just shoot premium at me if I don't shoot it at them, and then I load right back into the standard 128 AP pen round. So that's fun. I see a T-28 prototype. I notice he's probably engaging the people in front of him. So I put, I think, 2 free shots into him. Yep, there's the second one. He misses me. Unfortunately, he does start to turn and realize what I'm doing, and there goes my opportunity to damage him further. So I'm like, oh, and they're sniping from the base apparently, so that's good. Good for them. Good base camping, whatever that was. So, and I'm in a tier 8 game, so that's all the more reason to just fall back and look for better opportunities to damage people. So, oh, by the way, I 3-marked the Fury, but I'll get into that into another gameplay when I get, you know, around 3,000 damage. But until that happens, I'll just mention it now and here and now. But yes, I 3-marked the Fury, and I finish off the J-Panther. I don't know what the fuck he was trying to do. Side scrape maybe against the person in like E4 and F6 if that guy even had a shot. And then here's where I meet my demise, I think, because I get a little aggressive. I'm like, okay, the team's pushing that way. There's got to be some tanks left over here. I just really wanted to finish off the T-28 prototype. I expected him to have his ass end going down the 4 line to where I was originally, but nope. There's a full health Panther, and I can't do much against him. And, yeah, this is where I die. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that fire wasn't even mine either, so that's unfortunate. Probably would have been really great damage-wise if it was, but yep, he dies, my game's over, and let's move on to the next one, because this is a double feature for some reason. New tank, double feature, how about that? Okay, so I may have lied to you. We're not going to go on to the next game yet, but we're going to see this funny little clip, and then we're going to get the results of this game, and then we're going to go on to the next game. Check out this guy. Another new tank, the AMX ELC-90. Look at that spin! And then the T-20 just rams him, because fuck you, tank. I'm not sure if that's a graphical glitch. I should have stayed on him, because if it said 0, does that mean that if you flip your tank over now, there's no counter anymore? Because I switched over to a different tank, and that graphic thing for the flipping your tank didn't go away, so I imagine it's just a replay glitch with a lot of things that's wrong with the game after you die. And try to spectate. But game's over. I get no surprise a ace tanker badge because this tank just came out, so obviously it's going to be really easy to get now. But I stopped playing this tank after like 5 games, just because I'm not really interested in marking it right now, although I was waiting for it forever to come out on console. Glad to see it's here now, and I will probably 3-mark it just as easily as I did the Fury. Not to sound arrogant, but it wasn't that difficult with the DPM that thing can spit out. So, next game, Prokhorovka, and we have actually a game that's in our own tier, so that's really fortunate. Unfortunately, it's on one of the worst maps in the game, but hey, that's just me. Why is it one of the worst maps in the game? Because you know exactly what's going to happen. Well, I guess that goes for every map, but I just don't like it. You camp in a standard battle. People like to camp and play really defensively on the 1 line. No one wants to move up and get shot. No one wants to spot, and then they overwhelm you with numbers and engage your sniping 6 and 7 lines on the train tracks there. Or the majority of the team, like 1 or 2 tanks, go in the middle to spot. They keep annoying the enemy team, and they get dicked on, or they're the key to winning because they start to spot the shit that's trying to go down the 1 line on their side, or on the enemy side, and a few people go up on this hill and either get dicked on or pushed down, and that's how you win that side. Or they die as soon as they get past the hill, because then the enemy team focuses them down from like K3, and they just snipe them very easily as soon as they poke up above that train track, or even underneath the bridge. I don't know why you'd go underneath the bridge, but yeah. Yep. I just don't like this map. I do like the tank though. I thought it would be a lot slower than a standard Sherman, and I'm sure it is, But, I don't know. It doesn't feel that bad to me. And the gun is nice. 2.1 aim time with a .38 accuracy. It's more accurate than your standard Easy 8 or Jumbo. So that's really awesome. But, yeah. I really like this tank. I like that it's armored, like the Jumbo, but it's not, you know, super slow. It's got premium status, and it's more accurate. So what's not to love? Like, if you like Easy 8s, then you're gonna love this tank, because that's exactly what it is. But I just load premium because there's 3 tanks in front of me, and I don't really have the time to aim. And of course there's another one of me, a Thunderbolt, over there, and he shows a little bit of a side, and that's enough to go through with premium. I'm pretty sure I could have went through with standard, but considering, again, I don't have time to aim, and as people go up this hill, I know I'm going to get shot around F6 by the people who are going up in the middle there. But if you keep down, as soon as you go up to meet these tanks and take shots of them, that's when you can get hit in the side. As long as you back down, like, I don't know, 5 feet, like, right, I don't know, like, right there, then you're fine. But, yeah, to shoot them, you need to expose the side to where that medium tank is. Yeah, that Italian piece of shit over there. And other tanks that are over there, not just him. But, yeah, I take a snapshot, magically it goes where I was aiming it. I am switched over to my AP rounds because I feel that I can hit their side reliably with that mediocre pen, because that's really more than you need to go through the side of this thing flat on. Or anything in Tier 6, actually. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, yawning and during a commentary, that's pretty fucking professional. Oh, Absolution caught out in the open, just wailing on his side, too. Not bad DPM, not nearly as good as the Fury, but it's definitely up there. Like, it's a little bit slower than a standard Easy 8, but faster than the Jumbo's fire rate. So if you know the difference between the two, you'll know that it's pretty damn good. Just over 3 seconds without the cola on, and you could only achieve that with the cola for the Jumbo. So, yeah, very good indeed. And once again, accuracy increase is also good. I just love that it's a premium tank. And I'm not, well, I guess, it's got the same gun on the Fury as the Fury does, as far as a 76mm goes, with a little bit better aim time and accuracy, as I pointed out previously many times before. Sorry for repeating myself, but it's just a shame that it is a 76mm and not a 90mm. I'm sure a 90mm would make this thing overpowered as fuck, unless they lowered the DPM down quite a lot. But, yeah, it's nice, but Tier 7s and Tier 8s, you're going to have to shoot a lot of premium to reliably go through anything, because RNG is still an asshole, even with the increased accuracy on the gun. So, yeah. It's unfortunate, but I was firing a lot of premium during that Tier 8 game a few minutes ago, and even then I made like 30,000 credits. 35,000 credits? So, yeah, or silver, whatever you want to say. But, yeah, I know that I need to take care of these 2 tanks because that guy just died. Thunderbolt tracks me. I'm like, okay, so sad. I've got this other tank next to me. He's going to make a push on these guys. I thought I was more safe when that other tank in the middle, or near the base, was lit up because then he was focusing the our friendly medium in F8, but instead of focusing him, he focused the other tank next to me, and he died, so that's unfortunate. But, and then I get penned by the Hellcat, probably in the side, or in the front, because if he shot premium, there's no way I can bounce it. But, yeah, like this, I like this tank. I like all Sherman variants, except for maybe the M4, because it just, Yeah, I don't like the M4 very much, the tier 5. But not a lot of people do. It's just not a good tank. Maybe it is with the derp on, but I don't like using derp guns like that. And then this guy's being distracted. I know I can take 2 hits unless he high rolls the absolute fuck out of me. And my higher rate is better than yours, so I auto-pen your upper plate with premium because I'm facing down on you. And I didn't even need it anyway because I hit, like, his turret there underneath his gun. So that's good. If I would have hit a big bump there, I didn't see a lot of firing from Artie this game, and I'm surprised I didn't get dicked on it on Artie by, or I'm surprised I didn't get dicked on by Artie more times than I did. I don't even think I got shot at once by Artie, come to think of it. And I wonder why that is. Well, as we make our way over here, we're going to find he's actually not even playing. So good for him. Or was his gun moving and I just didn't realize it? I don't know. But that is a, I'm just going to round and say 2,900 damage combined game, with a majority of it being base damage, almost 2,600 damage base. Pretty proud of that. I'd say that's a worthy upload there. Didn't expect to get 2 decent games in a row, but here it is. Figured I'd upload it, maybe get a few bonus views because it's a new tank on console and people will want to see gameplay of it. So, hope that theory turns out true. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.